they know when I'm aggravated. So yeah, they knew that always since I've had them. When I'm aggravated, I'll go, oh yeah. So they just behave today. They've been super quiet. They're even sitting by me this whole time. They're like, oh no, Mama's in a bad mood. I'm gonna shit my mama. Because I am just there. And then I just think, like I said, I need to get out of the house. I've been in the house like for like a week maybe. I need to get the heck out of the house. I need to be away from Babe for a little bit. I'm just like sick of him and his shit too. I just get so, I like want to punch men. Men are just so annoying. I hate when men get like sometimes have smart ass remarks to you. I swear I'm about to punch Babe in the throat. I'm like, sorry, I had to punch him because he's on my ever last nerve. Like, I'm just trying to be cute and conversate with him, and he's getting on my last nerve. Or like, I'm trying to be serious and have conversations with him, and he goes retarded with me, and then like with his best friends, he could talk to them and never shut the heck up when it comes to a man talking to him. He'll be like, oh, okay, this guy said this, my guy friend said this. My guy friend's very important. I'll do whatever the freak my guy friend wants to do. But when it comes to me, he takes forever to do something, or he doesn't listen to me. And it's like, this is why I hate men sometimes. Definitely, because they never listen or hear. And it's like, do you hear me? I'm trying to be serious. We have to talk about this hospital crap going on, of course, before we go. We have to talk about labor before we go. Because I might be unconscious if I have a C-section or whatnot. And I'm going to be like, I told you, the main thing is I want you to do is hold the baby. I don't want someone foreign holding our baby, at the beginning at least. If I'm unconscious and knock the heck out, I don't care. I'll wake the heck up and hold our baby afterwards, but I want him to hold our baby because I want our baby to know they're loved by their parents. Our son is loved. So I'm like, at least hold the baby for me. Even if I'm unconscious, hold the baby. Like, I will get up and kill every nurse in that hospital and every doctor if they do not hand my son to their dad. Because I'd be like, I don't want the baby to smell the nurse. Just in case I go to sleep. I'd be like, it's important to me. I want the baby to know parents. I want the baby to know daddy and mommy. And even though daddy's a shit ass right now and I'm still mad at him and blah, blah, blah. Because men just make you mad. And then men say women are grumpy or pissy or just like, or even when they break up, they're just like, oh, this girl, my ex was such a bee. My ex was such... It's like, because you made her that way. It's like, because you men make women crazy. Like, they weren't even crazy to begin with. You made them crazy. Men do all the time. It's like, I was perfectly fine until you always ignored me all the time. And you only care about what your guy friend says. Anytime your guy friend wants to go somewhere, you're like, okay, we're going well because my guy friend said we're going here. Anywhere I want to go, he's like, no, I'll think about it. I don't want to go. And I'm like, oh my God, see, this is why sometimes I could break up with you and I could hate you forever. Literally. It's like, I want to go to the ocean. He'll be like, no, I'll think about it. I want to go to LA. He'll be like, no, I'll think about it. But anytime his guy friend says anything, or even his friend that's a girl says anything, he's like, oh, okay, then yeah, I'll do whatever they say because I worship them. But I don't give a shit about my girlfriend. Or like shit. Or like he'll fix his dirt bike if he gets a part in like the same weekend. He'll be like, okay, then I'm going to work on my dirt bike or my Jeep or my truck. It makes me happy. But then I ask him to make something for me or some shit, and then he takes like a freaking like 3 months. It's like, are you literally going to take 3 months to build our son and finish it, his bookshelf? It's like, this is why I hate men. This is why sometimes I want to break up with you. This is why sometimes I want to hate you forever. This is why sometimes you're annoying. This is why sometimes I look at you and I don't even like you. I love you, but I don't like you sometimes. Because men get on your nerves. It's just who they are. It's like, can you listen? Like, I'm going to teach my son, once in a while, just please listen to your girlfriend because that'll just make her super happy. Be a good man. Just listen to her for like a minute, man. Let her talk. Men just never want to hear their girls talk, but they always want to hear their guy friends talk. Oh, my best friend, my best friend. Whatever the heck my best friend does. It's like, okay, good God, you're not marrying your best friend, are you? You're not marrying them. You're not having a baby with your best friend because it's opposite sex. And even if you were that way, good for you. But, you know, you're not. So, but it's like, oh my gosh. It's just so annoying. Just saying. Men are annoying species, but Lord, oh Jesus, I pray over my baby boy that I'm going to just teach him right. I'm like, bring a girl flowers, respect her and honor her. Don't cheat on her. Be kind. And don't be a jerk. And don't ignore her all the time and do whatever your guy friends want to do. That's fine. You go out and have fun with guy friends. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying just ignoring your girlfriend when she's trying to talk to you, especially serious talk to you. don't do that. It's just like, it's annoying. And that's why women cheat too, because it's like, you're never listening to me. You never like hear me talk or anything like that. Men cheat because they're like, oh, that girl's hot and I like her better. Women cheat because it's like, you never listen to me. And I just want somebody to listen to me. I'm just trying to talk to you. I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying to make sure that just in case I go unconscious during labor, you hold our son for me. Because that is vital important. So when I wake up after a C-section, in case I have one, that I make sure that our son was held and loved before because I don't know how long I'll be asleep, and then I could finally wake up and then get our baby. I'm like, just in case. My goal, of course, is just natural, everything natural. I love natural. It's just who I am. And every other woman's or other mom's opinion, I'm like, good for you. But can you just respect my wishes? I'm saying I would like to do natural first, okay? I might not be able to, but that's what I want. That's my wish. Natural. I don't want the shot because I don't want that going to my son. Like, it is going to be excruciating pain, and I'm going to feel like I'm going to be like dying. Of course, that's how labor is for women. But I'm going to be like, I'm trying to do everything natural. But like I said, you got to plan for whatever happens. Whatever happens is going to happen. But I just pray me and my baby boy make it out alive, and that's all I care about. We're both healthy. But yeah, so I'm trying to talk about that. I'm trying to make sure our hospital bags are ready. For our son, bags is ready. And then our bags is ready because I want to be comfortable. I want to make sure I have socks and a blanket because the hospital blankets kind of suck unless they could give you warm blankets. But I'm really super sensitive skin, so those blankets might itch me. Just in case, taking my own pillow too, because their pillows suck. Afterwards, though, of course, afterwards, when I'm done, and I have to stay there for a day or 2 or 3. And I'm like, men, it feels good to express this. Men, don't be jerks. I'm serious. My goodness. And how some women allow their men to be like, oh, that girl's hot. Oh, that girl's hot. I just don't see how retarded a woman could be to allow that. Like, I would just punch a guy's daylights out and be like, that is so disrespectful and rude. Like, I don't even want to see your face ever again. Because I'm like, you don't do that. My son will not do that. If my son finds a girl attractive, cool. He will look once and then look away, you know. And if he's with a girl, though, if he has a girlfriend, though, I'm going to be like, don't look at all. Because I'm just like, obviously, if you're with somebody, you're supposed to like them, have feelings for them. It's whatever, you know. Other girls, I'm like, the half naked, those are just whores anyways. I'm like, they're just used and passed around. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate women do that too. It's so disrespectful. It's really sad to me, the women that allow that, though. That's what's like crazy. I'm like, I think my husband's gonna do that. I will punch him so hard in the U-Haul, in the Yahoo, that I'm like, now we're not having other kids because I'm gonna kill you. Because I'd be like, that is disrespectful. I hate it. I will kill you, literally. But I will not, because I would be like, I want to raise my son, and I would just like never see your face ever again. But yeah, been drive you crazy. It's like I'm just trying to talk to you, trying to be serious with you, just trying to conversate once in a while. Like, I don't even see you. I don't see you from the morning time all the way till like 6 p.m. So I only see you awake for like 3 to 4 hours per day, and it still got to sit in the living room and just like stay with your parents because you're a parent's boy, and that's all the shit that you do. But it just gets to me after a while. Sometimes it's fine because I'm watching my own movies and shows, but other times I'm like, is this gonna be your life? Like, are we ever gonna conversate? Like, I don't understand this shit. I'm just like, you talk to your dad about things, your best friend about things, but you don't tell me things. Like, I'm sometimes the last to know, and that pisses me off. I'm like, oh, okay, so I didn't know I was your friend, and I didn't know, I'm sorry, I thought I was having our son together, but apparently you're not gonna tell me things? I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm like, yes, I'm being driven crazy. I need to get the heck out of the house. I need to go to my mom's for a little bit. I probably will spend the night Saturday just to get a break and away. You and Ronnie need to be probably away from each other. Well, I need to be away from him because he gets on my nerves right now. Like, I just probably need to be away from you. I wish my mom owned her own house, because I would literally go live with my mom for a while. And be like, I'll just see you in a week or 2. I don't give a shit, because I'm like, because you're driving me nuts. We never talk, never communicate. I'll see you when I give birth to our son, because I'm like, because it's annoying. Men are annoying. It's like, you never see men like trying to conversate conversate with their wives, and if they are, it's like very rare, and it's like, why can't I have that?